Hi y'all. Today we're making cream cheese chicken noodle dinner. And that's a mouthful to say, but it is absolutely delicious. You, your family, your friends, everybody is going to love it. First, we start out by putting about 2 pounds of chicken cut into bite-sized pieces into the crock pot. You can use whatever chicken you want to. I got a really good special on chicken tenders for $2.60 for the 2 pounds. It was a buy one get one thing, and it was in a big package, and I took how many I wanted out of the package. It's a long story, but it was a really good deal. And that's a really smart way to shop, is to find specials and buy in bulk sometimes, even if you don't have a big family. Now here I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter, and I am just drizzling the chicken with the melted butter. It's not a lot, but 2 tablespoons, and gonna get it moistened with that. And here we have Italian salad dressing mix. So it's some good herbs and spices in this mix, and we're going to sprinkle that on the top of the chicken. And you can use any cut of chicken that you like. This was chicken tenders that I cut up, but whatever you would like to use, you can use. And just put this whole package of salad dressing. I know it seems like a lot, but you want to use the whole package. And just sprinkle that all over. Now we're going to mix that around to make sure that it's on all the chicken. And I hate this wooden fork. I don't know why I used it. Everything sticks to it. Okay, now here's 2 more tablespoons of melted butter. And now we're going to saute 2/3 of a small onion. And I bought the onion in a bag of several onions, so it was about 30 cents for the one onion. And so now we're going to cook this onion until it's translucent. And now we're going to add a tablespoon of minced garlic. And I get my garlic, it's in those bottles, at Dollar Tree for $1. It's usually like $3, $3.50 at the grocery store or other stores. But I love Dollar Tree. Everything's $1. And if you don't go there, they've got spices too. Lots of spices. You can just find all kinds of great stuff. Okay, here we go. A can of cream of chicken and mushroom soup. And that is not a can of chicken and a cream of mushroom. It is cream of chicken and mushroom all in one can. And this was on an excellent deal too. They were 10 for 10, but of course you didn't have to buy 10. So it was $1 a can. And those soups have really gotten expensive. Is that just me or what? Campbell's soup is expensive now. Now this is really thick, and so to thin it out a little bit, we're going to put in 2/3 of a cup of chicken broth. And then once you really get this sauce going, and it gets really all the ingredients in it, it'll start to be thicker. If it's too thick for you, if you just think, this isn't going to work, you can put in a little bit more chicken broth, so don't let that bother you. You can put in a little bit more broth, or a little bit of milk if you want it to be creamier. Now here's some mushrooms. It's a half a cup of mushrooms, and that was $1. I also got those at Dollar Tree. It was a large jar. Now if you want to put in fresh mushrooms, you will want to put in obviously more than half a cup, because when they cook down they'll be smaller. They'll be like this, and you'll want to put them in earlier, like with the onions and garlic, so they can saute. Now this is 6 ounces of cream cheese. And you can cut that. It's just like the butter. It has lines on the package showing how much is each ounce. And this is where the sauce can start being too thick. And you're just going to cook this and stir it until it's smooth. Alright, and now we're going to add the sauce to our chicken, which has cooked nicely. And if you're thinking, now why was it we were doing that sauce in the pan instead of in the crock pot? Remember, we had to saute the onions and the garlic and get those things going. So we go ahead and start the sauce in the pan. Now, you might start thinking, well, then why didn't we just go ahead and do the whole thing in the pan? Well, it gives it a little bit more flavor, a little bit different flavor. If it does cook in the crock pot for a long time and if everything just really simmers together for a long time in the crock pot. But you can cook this, obviously, on the stove and for a shorter time. So feel free to try that. But what we're going to do, we've added the sauce now to the chicken in the crock pot, and we're going to let that simmer for at least 1 more hour on low so that all the flavors can really meld together. And now I'm adding my cracked black pepper, my favorite thing. And you want to add that just to taste. Alright, and while that's cooking, you're going to want to cook a bag of egg noodles or other noodles, whatever you'd like to have. Egg noodles are what I suggest to go with this. And when they're done, hopefully it'll be about the right time to take the sauce and chicken out. And there we go. It's in the bowl. And I put a little bit of dried parsley flakes on top just to look pretty. But you can skip that. But like I said, this is delicious. I recommend this to anyone. This is a fantastic meal. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. And as always, you've been in the kitchen with Dinah.